What would happen if you were raised by gorillas your entire life? Day 1. You lose the soft bed and baby food. Your diet? Raw plants, bamboo shoots, and termites. Your gut microbiome shifts instantly to process massive amounts of fiber. Year 3. Forget walking upright. To keep up with the troop, you start knuckle walking. Your wrists thicken, your core becomes rock solid, and your spine adapts to a permanent hunch. Year 10. You are now an elite athlete. Constant climbing and swinging have given you grip strength that would crush a pro wrestler's hand. You're not as strong as a silverback, but compared to an average human, you're a freak of nature. Year 15. Your brain changes too. Human language? Gone. You communicate through vocal grunts, facial expressions, and chest beats. You perceive the jungle in 4D, smelling predators miles away. Year 20. The biological lock has turned. Your bones are permanently set, your brain is rewired for the wild, and human society is now an alien world. Even if you're rescued, there's no going back. What actually happens to your mouth when you get braces? Day 1. It feels weird. Your mouth feels full of metal and you keep licking your teeth. You try to bite an apple. Big mistake. Too painful. You look in the mirror and think, is this really worth it? Day 7. Food is the enemy. Popcorn kernels get stuck everywhere. You spend 10 minutes brushing after every snack. The hunger is real. You're chugging soup and smoothies while your friends eat pizza and popcorn. Day 30. Magic is happening. Those gaps are closing. Your mouth is basically leveling up to its final boss form. Your jawbone is actually dissolving and rebuilding itself to let your teeth move. You feel more confident. Day 180. Your face shape is actually changing. Your jaw looks better, your smile is wider, and your confidence is through the roof. You aren't even shy to show them off anymore. Day 360. They're off. Your teeth feel super smooth and kind of slimy, but wow. Look at that Hollywood smile. You didn't just fix your teeth, you upgraded your whole face. It was worth every single second. What actually happens 48 hours after your last cigarette? Your lungs have a hidden cleanup crew that comes back from the dead. Inside your bronchial tubes are millions of tiny hair-like structures called cilia. When you smoke, they become paralyzed and covered in tar. But exactly 48 hours after you quit, something incredible starts happening. The cilia begin to regenerate and wake up from their toxic sleep. They start beating again at 1,000 times per minute, sweeping mucus and debris upward like tiny brooms. Within 72 hours, they are working at full capacity, clearing years of buildup. Your airways open wider. You breathe deeper. The cleanup crew you poisoned for years suddenly remembers its job. Have you ever quit smoking and felt the difference? Follow for more. What would happen if you were raised by lions your entire life? Day 1. Welcome to the wild. The pride sniffs you, circles you, decides if you live or die. You pass the test. A lioness adopts you. Day 3. The lioness brings you bone to chew. Your jaw muscles are already stronger than any baby's should be. Year 1. You growl before you speak. You crawl on all fours, but you're still too slow. The male lets you ride on his back, gripping his mane. Year 4. Your first hunt. The adrenaline is indescribable. You've watched the pride take down buffalo. Now you're part of the chase. Your human endurance gives you an edge. You can track for hours. You can smell fear, literally. Year 8. You sleep 18 hours a day. Hunt at dawn. Feast. Repeat. This is your life now. Year 18. Rival males see you as a threat. A hyena tries you. Big mistake. You've learned from the best killers on Earth. Year 22. You're captured, tranquilized, caged like an animal. Scientists want to study you. Journalists want your story. You can't understand them and they terrify you, but you just want to go home to the pride. And if you stop eating sugar for just 72 hours, your mouth chemistry completely rewrites itself and you don't even notice it happening. Every time you eat sugar, your saliva becomes acidic. Your pH drops to 5.5, creating the perfect environment for cavity-causing bacteria. But exactly 72 hours after your last sugar, something incredible starts. Your salivary pH normalizes back to neutral 7.0. The acid-loving bacteria that cause cavities start dying off. Beneficial protective bacteria take over your oral microbiome. Your taste bud receptors become 40% more sensitive because they're no longer overwhelmed by constant sugar. Strawberries suddenly taste 10 times sweeter without adding anything. Your mouth goes from a cavity factory to a self-cleaning protective system. This is your oral chemistry doing a complete biological reset in 3 days. Have you ever noticed food tasting different after cutting sugar? Follow for more. What happens if you wear a cap every single day? Day 1, you look sharp, no bad hair days, no worries, you feel like a legend. Day 30, your scalp is starting to suffocate. Sweat, oils, and bacteria are throwing a party under that fabric. You're dealing with hat acne, and a permanent itch that won't go away. Day 90. The hat hair is now your permanent hairstyle. Your follicles are starved for oxygen, and the constant pressure is making your hair brittle and weak. Day 180. Traction alopecia has joined the chat. Now, every time you shower, you're seeing clumps of hair clogging the drain. Your hairline is literally moving back just to escape the pressure. Day 365. You upgraded your outfit, but you ruined the hardware. Your scalp is totally cooked. All that constant squeezing made your hair roots shrink until they basically disappeared. Your head has definitely seen better days. How many hours can you drive before your body gives up? 1 hour. You're feeling fresh. Your grip is firm and your favorite playlist is blasting. Your brain is sharp and your reaction time is at its peak. 8 hours. Your lower back starts to ache. The coffee is losing its magic and your eyes feel like sandpaper. You suddenly realize you don't remember the last 10 miles. 17 hours. This is the danger zone. Your brain is now as sluggish as if you were legally drunk. Your reaction time is cut in half, making every split-second decision a matter of life or death. 24 hours. Microsleeps kick in. Your brain shuts off for 3 to 5 seconds without you even knowing. You're driving a 4,000-pound bullet on pure autopilot. 40 hours. Welcome to the hallucination zone. You see shadow people in your back seats and phantom animals darting across the lane. Your heart is pounding erratically. 72 hours. Total system failure. Your heart rate is erratic. Your cognitive functions collapse, and your brain finally forces a hard reboot. The world goes dark, and the next thing you feel is the violent explosion of the airbag. What if you actually never stopped laughing? 5 minutes. You feel amazing. Your brain is flooded with endorphins and dopamine. Your heart rate is up, and you've just had the best abs workout of your life. 1 hour. The fun is over. Your facial muscles are cramping, and your throat is raw from constant gasping. Your brain starts to panic as it loses control over your vocal cords. 3 hours. You're struggling to breathe because your lungs can't fully inhale between spasms. Your oxygen levels drop, and you start to feel lightheaded and dizzy. 5 hours. Your brain is totally glitched. It can't tell the difference between joy and straight up agony anymore. The shaking gets so violent, it's now strong enough to actually snap your ribs like twigs. You're still laughing, but your eyes are literally begging for it to stop. 18 hours. Your brain is totally fried, but your body just won't let you stop. Hallucinations kick in. You look over, and the shadows on your couch are straight up laughing along with you. 23 hours. Your body hits its limit. Your blood pressure drops. Your heart enters arrhythmia, and your brain finally shuts down. What if your hormones completely rebuild themselves while you sleep? Every night, your body produces 60 to 70% of your daily testosterone during deep sleep. The moment you enter REM sleep, your hypothalamus sends signals down to your pituitary gland. The pituitary releases luteinizing hormone, which travels through your bloodstream to your testes. Your Leydig cells receive the signal and start producing testosterone in massive surges. Peak production happens between 4 a.m. and 8 a.m. during your deepest REM cycles. This is when your body rebuilds muscle, strengthens bone, and regulates metabolism. But here's the problem. One bad week of sleep and your testosterone drops by 10 to 15%. Your body needs those 8 uninterrupted hours to complete the entire production cycle. Miss the sleep and you miss the surge. Your hormones literally depend on darkness and rest. Do you get 8 hours consistently? Follow for more.